Welcome to the paradoxical world of an INFJ, where contradictions rule and nothing is as simple as it seems. In this realm, struggles are unique and often misunderstood, so buckle up as we unravel the mysteries of the INFJ personality type. Ever felt like a judger who procrastinates too much? Welcome to the INFJ club. It's a peculiar paradox, isn't it? Being a judger, you crave structure and order, yet procrastination often gets the better of you. You find yourself in a tug of war, the desire to organize and plan clashing with the tendency to put things off. This dichotomy can be a daily struggle, a dance between decisiveness and delay. It's a constant battle between the need to judge and the urge to procrastinate. Are you an intuitive who's too real to be a psychic? You might be an INFJ. INFJs are often caught in a paradoxical struggle. They have an uncanny ability to foresee outcomes, to tap into the undercurrents of a situation. Yet they remain firmly rooted in reality, making it hard for them to fully embrace their intuitive capabilities. It's like having a sixth sense, but being unable to fully use it. Do you love being invited to parties but hate attending them? That's a classic INFJ struggle. Here's the conundrum. You crave the social validation that comes with an invitation, but the thought of mingling in a crowd sends shivers down your spine. It's not that you don't want to participate, it's just that the energy drain feels too high a price. You end up stuck between your need for connection and your desire for solitude. It's like wanting to be part of the fun, but dreading the crowd. Do you love your friends, but can't stand to be around them for long? Another INFJ paradox. Let's explore this. You adore your friends, cherish those heart-to-heart conversations, but there's a part of you that yearns for solitude. It's like you're on a never-ending seesaw, balancing between social interaction and personal space. You're not alone in this. It's a common struggle for INFJs, a peculiar dance between wanting connection and needing distance. It's the constant tug-of-war between closeness and personal freedom. Do you love humanity but hate people? Sounds confusing, but that's an INFJ for you. It's a struggle, really. You see, they have this profound love for humanity, its potential, its capacity for goodness and kindness. Yet when it comes to individuals, well, that's a different story. The flaws, the inconsistencies, the imperfections. They all seem to be magnified. It's a paradox, loving the grand tapestry of humanity, but struggling with the individual threads. It's like loving the painting, but not the individual brushstrokes. Do you want to be noticed and appreciated, but hate attention? Welcome to an INFJ's world. It's a delicate dance, isn't it? Yearning for recognition, yet shying away from the limelight. It's like craving the warmth of the sun, but seeking the coolness of the shade. You desire acknowledgement for your efforts, your contributions, your essence. Yet, the very thought of being the center of attention makes you recoil. It's the paradox of wanting the spotlight while craving the shadows. Do you live in two worlds, your inner world and everybody's reality? That's an INFJ struggle. You see, as an INFJ, you're constantly caught in a dance between the world within and the world without. It's like you exist in two dimensions simultaneously, one foot in the realm of dreams, ideas and emotions, and the other foot planted firmly in the concrete reality. This duality, this double existence, is both a blessing and a curse. It's like constantly walking a tightrope between dreams and reality. Do you see patterns others don't until it's too late? That's an INFJ thing. It's a constant struggle, like being a seer in a blind world. You notice connections, predict outcomes, but explaining it is like trying to describe a rainbow to someone who only sees in black and white. It's frustrating, often leaving you feeling misunderstood, even isolated. But remember, it's a unique strength, the ability to see beyond the obvious. It's like being a detective in a world that doesn't believe in clues. Do you have tons of empathy, but struggle with boundaries? You're not alone, fellow INFJ. This is the paradox of being an INFJ. Your empathy often knows no bounds. You feel deeply for others, soaking up their emotions like a sponge. Yet, this very trait can lead you to overlook your own needs. It's as if your compassion is a vast ocean, but you've forgotten to build a dam. It's like having a huge heart that sometimes forgets to protect itself. Do you have tons of visions and plans, but struggle to make them a reality? That's an INFJ struggle. The visionary realist is a unique paradox. It's like being an architect with blueprints for grand designs, but the construction part seems daunting. Your mind is a scroll of ideas, dreams and plans, yet bringing them to life is a Herculean task. It's a world of what could be versus what is. It's like having a map to treasure, but struggling to start the journey. Do you want to lead but without involving or bothering people? That's an INFJ for you. Picture this. You're at the helm of a ship, but you don't want to ruffle any feathers. You're striving for progress, yet you're hesitant to impose. It's a dance between influence and intrusion, a tightrope walk of leadership. The INFJ's struggle is real, leading without enforcing, guiding without dictating. It's like wanting to guide the ship without disturbing the crew. Do you want to stay true to yourself, but societal norms get in the way? Welcome to an INFJ's world. It's the paradox of being an authentic conformist. As an INFJ, you crave authenticity, yearning to stay true to your unique self. Yet, societal expectations and pressures often pose a challenge, forcing you to conform. It's a constant struggle, a tug-of-war between your authenticity and the world's norms. It's like trying to dance to your own rhythm in a world that loves the status quo. Do you want to be alone and independent but still yearn for human connection? That's an INFJ struggle. It's like an ongoing tug-of-war in the mind, the comfort of solitude, the peace of independence, versus the innate human longing for connection, for understanding. The paradox of wanting to be an island, yet feeling the pull of the mainland. It's a struggle unique to the INFJ personality type, a paradox that's as baffling as it is real. It's like wanting to sail alone but longing for the shore. Are you an expert at spotting other people's emotions, but can't see your own? That's an INFJ thing. You see, INFJs have a knack for picking up on the faintest emotional signals from those around them. They can read a room like a book, feeling the undercurrents of emotion that others might miss. Yet when it comes to their own emotions, they often find themselves at a loss. It's a paradox, really. It's like being a mirror that can't see its own reflection. Are you well aware of your body's limits, but you can't feel it? Welcome to the INFJ club. As an INFJ, you're like a car mechanic, but somehow you can't feel the heat. You're acutely aware of your body's boundaries and limitations, but sensing them, that's a different story. It's a strange disconnect, a struggle that's as real as it is perplexing. It's like being a mechanic who can't feel the engine's heat. Is your mind filled with rich emotions and thoughts, but you can't fully express them? That's an INFJ struggle. Imagine a vast ocean, teeming with life and swirling with currents of emotion. You dive into its depths, experiencing its richness, but when you surface, you find words an inadequate vessel to capture its essence. This is the life of an INFJ, a constant battle to articulate the depth of their inner world. It's like having a beautiful song in your heart that you can't sing. Can you see the future, but can't convince others because they don't see it? Welcome to an INFJ's world. INFJs have this uncanny knack for seeing patterns, reading between the lines, and predicting what's to come. But here's the rub. They struggle to convince others of their insights. It's a bit like being a meteorologist in a world where people don't believe in weather. Imagine seeing a storm on the horizon, knowing it's coming, but no one believes your forecast. Do you have a strong will but a fragile heart? That's an INFJ thing. The paradox within an INFJ is truly captivating. They are like iron, resilient and unwavering, their willpower often astonishing to those around them. Yet beneath that ironclad exterior lies a heart as delicate as the thinnest glass. Every setback, every disappointment, every harsh word can cause cracks in their fragile heart. It's like being a fortress made of glass, strong but susceptible to breakage. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.